Today we are here to support women in prisons. We can do that by putting money together and coming, buying them stuff.
Amplify voices that bring out the main issues in society. If you amplify voices such as Nile Daughters, you'll be able to see a ripple effect in terms of transformation, in terms of awareness, even creation of awareness around societal issues such as menstrual health that is really overlooked, especially for incarcerated women.
Now let's talk about health. Wages of docs that are down and people die. Let's talk about food crisis that we face every day as hunger strikes.
Back in 2020, during COVID time, a very dear and close aunt of mine was incarcerated. And as we know, the world's attention shifted to healthcare, finding PPEs, curfews, all these restrictions. And so the Kenyan correctional system, which highly depends on well-wishers for support, really suffered a great deal because now people are not allowed to do prison visits. That is where a lot of items that the prisoners need, especially the women in terms of menstrual hygiene management, get from churches, from well-wishers, from donors, And so now that their attention had shifted away from the normal workings of life, women who are in prison went through a whole new reality.
Black woman, you're so fine, just like wine. Shaded from the Nile, cherry red, full of glow. Flashing through the globe, splashing as you shows. Everybody know, all in all, want that dose.
Project Black Woman originated from the sufferings and celebrations of Black women, including my aunt who was incarcerated. And through that, I was like, I just don't want to put out music for the sake of putting out music. So what can we do extra than just putting out music, And I came about with a group of friends and we decided to do free artistic showcases whereby we would collect sanitary kits, which included pads, panties, tissue papers. And so we do the free artistic showcases, and then in return what we ask is donations, and these donations we take them to support menstrual hygiene management for women prisoners.
If you'd like to donate via MPESA, remember we have a till number which is 4464878.
Raul here from When Music Band. I'm the tour manager for this tour. We've been able to visit 3 cities. We've been able to tour with a full band to just showcase our art, be able to reach people, and also women in prison, raise pads for them, raise soap, raise sanitary towels, just to ensure that even women in prison get the rights that they deserve.
We hadn't visited prisons or women in prison before, so we had the opportunity to do this now with her on board, and the whole idea of having concerts and then later on distributing the sanitary towels was appealing to us.
Kaka nyakwara chiwo pad ne joma ni jela mani kodiaga taneno mor aneno mor kabisa nikech okonyo jowadgi man gi chandruok.
Listen, situations getting worse, guns and war all around while we're fighting. While we're fighting, and the streets never come. No more youth are growing the pool.
Mungu awabariki sana. Hata hizo donations zenye mmewaletea, in fact, it of great need, kwa sababu walikuwa wanazihitaji sana.
I am so thankful for the community, for the support they offered, and for everyone who brought in the pads and the panties and also just grooved for a cause. It's been amazing, and to the When Music Band for doing an amazing job, and Nile Daughter for making this possible. Thank you so much.
Them being incarcerated, they already have trauma. Then you find that the menstrual hygiene packs or dignity packs are not sufficient for them. So it builds up anxiety, stress. It also leads to depression and PTSD.
when we support women's menstrual health, it directly correlates to how we are able to show up in the world within our mental health.
It's amazing because it supports ambapo inasaidia wanawake in prison, helping them get pads, innerwears, and supporting them in hygiene, which is very important. And I would encourage more of this project iendelee na isaidie wanawake zaidi, because you might don't know what they're going through ama if they're getting the support.
Us as women, we need to come together and we need to support each other. So I was compelled and I was touched by the story, and what other way to support my dada and to support the cause than to join it.
Thank you to Hiva Fund for the impact. Thank you to Alliance Francaise and his stage for the impact that we are making, not just beyond the art itself, but even in terms of community, in terms of SRHR, in terms of menstrual health management for women prisoners. Thank you so much to everybody who's made this possible. And for us as artists to be able to do our work and to be able to tour and to be able to give our hearts out to the people, and in turn to be supported, to support others. Respect, respect, respect.
Katika malisho pichi niongoze, kando maji matalivu niongoze, Kivu, Lindi.